Hello Marvel Legends, this is kind of part 2 of a mega unboxing video. We had part 1, we did the Joe Fix-It Bath Wave, the figure's worth having anyway, but now we're going to celebrate this monumental day where America has a new president because I have new action figures. I think we know what the most important news story is. Yes, because, oh, I'm sorry, I made you jump. Because I've got a Grail in here. I have a couple of Grails in here. Oh, Mimio. What have we got? I got my knife. So let's slice this bad boy open and see what we got inside. Now, this is kind of fun because I bought this online on one of the Facebook groups, and the guy was very sly, very clever, like sly like a fox in a good way, because he had a lot of figures that people probably wouldn't want. So he sold them in bundles, and only in bundles. So it's like, if you want to get this bath, then you're gonna have to buy these other figures as well. And I was like, you know what? I don't mind these figures. These are actually kind of fun. So I was happy to get the bundle. And then there was one bath he was just selling separately. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just pay for that straight up because it's a bath I've always wanted. Oh, am I speaking too loudly? I'm sorry. You're the one who came here for cuddles. All right, so first of all, we got the figures that just came as part of the bundle. But the first one is one that I kind of wanted to get anyway. So there you go. Oh, wow, these are really well wrapped. Here we go. All right. The first one is one that I know nothing about, but I wanted for my Cosmic collection, and that is Ex Nihilo. Ex Nihilo? I have no idea. I have no idea who this is. Not since getting, I can't think, Jocasta in the last video have I had a character who it's like, I have no idea who this guy is. But I just wanted him for my Cosmic Wave. And again, because I know nothing about him, I was never going to spend much money on him. It was always going to have to be like a little bonus thing. I thought maybe if we ever have another Comic-Con or something, we will. And when we do, maybe I'd like find him in like a bargain bin or something. But I got him as part of a bundle, and I'm happy with this. This, again, it's like a big gold guy. Like, there's not much to it. But actually, first of all, he weighs high on the heftometer. So that counts for a lot. He's got he has an expressive face. Look at this. I don't think it's going to really focus, but he actually has like a big smile on his face. I think this guy's meant to be a hero, but he looks villainous, like a giant gold type guy. That's like, that just reeks of villainy, but who knows? I have to get a wiki and find out about him. He actually, his horns are like Tim Curry in Legend. That's pretty badass. But I really like the look on this guy. He's got like a third eye in his forehead, like he's been taking some magic mushrooms and, you know, like squeegeeing that third eye to enhance his perception of the universe. I have no idea about anything about this guy except that he's a big figure. He's gonna stand out on my Cosmic shelf with his big Oscar-looking ass there. I dig this. All right, this was a bonus. This was a real bonus. All right. Also, we have. I've got my Grails, but I'm gonna save those till last. We have the other one that was part of the bundle, which is Lady Thor. Now, is this Jane Foster? I don't know. I don't read Thor. It's a bit too mystical for me. So I don't know nothing about this character, but she looks fine. I'll probably put her on my shelf of Misfit toys, along with Union Jack and Shikla and a few others who I'm like, I don't know what to do with you. I assume her hammer is in the box somewhere, but again, she's like not a bad looking figure, you know. She's cool. I would be tempted to sell her, but every time I sell a figure I regret doing it. So I'm like, you know what, once you've got a figure in hand, screw it. Just, even if it doesn't really do much for you, just keep the damn figure. All right, Dave? So Lady Thor or Jane Foster, whichever one she is gonna go there. Now then, this other one is kind of interesting because this is, I think, Toy Biz. It's kind of broken Toy Biz, which again, I'm not that mad about because I just got it as part of the bundle. But we have the Toy Biz Super Skrull. And yeah, so his torso is kind of busted, but I didn't buy him. Oh, I didn't buy the bundle for him, so it's not the end of the world. But he looks. There's something about Toy Biz figures that's just really cool. Like, there's so much more expression. Get out of here. There's so much more expression in the faces, which is good and bad, because I think the faces look cartoony. They look like caricatures, whereas I love modern Marvel Legends because they look like comic book characters, but they look, there's like a realism to them, you know? Like, think of like Punisher, Ryder. Like, that Frank Castle looks like a real human being, whereas the Toy Biz ones, they look like almost like spitting image characters, you know? It's a bit grotesque. It's cool, but over the top. And this is similarly, like, this looks like a straight from the 1960s comic books, which is fun, but it's not the aesthetic that I want. But as a Skrull character, you know what? He actually will fit in very well with the Skrull Build-A-Figure, because Skrulls by their very nature kind of like shapeshifters, and it doesn't matter if he looks a bit weird, because that's what Skrulls are and do. So I like this. Again, I didn't need him. He was just part of the bundle, but he makes for a fun figure. This is going to go well with the Skrull Build-A-Figure, the two of them together, just being all villainous in their Skrully ways. That's kind of a bonus. His torso is cracked and comes apart. But again, I didn't buy the bundle for him, so I just consider this a bonus. What else have we got in the box? A lot of plastic wrap, and oh, there we go. Mjolnir. If this is Mjolnir. Again, I don't know. Don't hit me up in the comments saying, that's not Mjolnir, that's Bolnir. It's like, I don't know. I don't read these comics. not these specific comics. Of course, I do read comics. I adore comics, but just I'm not a Thor guy. There we go. She's totally not going to stand now, but I'll try it. I kind of like that. This hammer looks way too big for her. This hammer looks massive, but that's half the fun. It's going to get a little ridiculous. I'm determined to make her stand now. Come on. This is riveting. Riveting. How many people are switching off? Okay, the countdown to when she falls over begins now. Right, it's time. It's time for your main event. Time for the ones I actually ordered. First of all, oh, he looks pretty. He looks pretty. Let me just get his joints all facing the right way. We have Walgreens Thanos. Now then, I have Select Thanos, but that's Select. I wanted Legends Thanos, and now I've got him. Initial thoughts, I'm a little underwhelmed, but I think that's because this particular figure, like, he's a bit loosey-goosey. The joints are a little bit loose, which is a shame. You know, that's something that can come with figures, but that is, and also it's not the fault of the seller or anything. But also, like, this piece is, like, I thought this would be fixed, but it's kind of, it looks a bit crap because it just rattles about there. So I think he'll look good. Yeah, he's good pose like that. But it's just he feels a bit yeah, like his belt feels kind of wibbly wobbly. His torso is a bit wibbly wobbly. It's all a bit wibbly wobbly. So also, so this is Walgreens Thanos. Does he not come with anything else? I mean, maybe he doesn't. I really should have done some more research. I never do research. That's why you like me, because there's a dose of honesty. So yeah, I'm underwhelmed. He's fine. I'm glad that I have a Thanos. I know that we're getting a new Thanos next year, and I'll probably get him too. But yeah. This is fine. He's big, which is good. Like, you know, like Ex Nihilo, or whatever his name is a big guy, and Thanos is bigger than him. So I think this Thanos scales better than the Select Thanos, because that guy is like, he just about sort of clocks in at Thanos size, but he's a little small. This guy is bigger, and bigger is definitely better as far as Thanos goes. So with the Infinity Gauntlet as well, it's kind of fun because it's bright and bold. It's very classic comic books, but again, like, the legs are kind of wobbly too. This isn't the best condition figure, you know, which is a little bit of a shame. So I'm like, happy to have him, but yeah, you know. But finally, the double main event, or in other words, no main event, is the bath that I really wanted. And this guy feels way better. This is my giant-size Man-Thing. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, he's green and mossy, but he looks beautiful. Oh, okay, this makes up for the underwhelmingness of Thanos. This guy is great. Look at the texture on him. Look at those adorable, big, dopey, red puppy dog eyes. This Man-Thing I've wanted for ages, and I don't have like a huge kind of affinity for the character of Man-Thing, but I do like the character. I like the look of him. I like that he's just kind of a simple sort of creature. You know, he doesn't really have like sort of a character's personality. He's not like Swamp Thing over in DC or anything. He's more just like an animal, basically. But I kind of like that. I've read him in Thunderbolts. And of course, I really got to know the character quite well during God Help Us, the Heroes Return storyline, where, you know, they brought back the heroes after Onslaught, and Franklin Richards was kind of adventuring with Man-Thing. And that's kind of handy now, because thanks to my buddy Jeb, I've got a Franklin Richards figure. So now I need like a blue marble to have. And then that blue marble would be the Heroes Reborn universe. But, okay, so the legs are a little loose, but it's a bath. You get that sometimes. But just from the look of the character, all the mossiness, the mossy texture, he's a big old guy. He looks like he's got some broccoli on his back there. I like that. Plus, I love my occult type characters. We're a little bit late for Halloween, but I'm getting close to that Midnight Suns kind of lineup. Sort of him and Moon Knight and Brother Voodoo, like all those kinds of characters. What I need are Blade and Elsa. Is it Bloodstone? Yeah? You know, the lady with the red head? Yeah, I need them. But this is fun. This is a good bath. This is a good figure. I've been holding out on getting him for a long time because it's hard to find this guy on eBay. Like, he doesn't pop up all that often. Piglet's so excited she's fallen asleep and snoring. But this is good. Okay, this was fun. That's it. This less than 15 minutes. This is a good, concise video. Short, sharp, and snappy. So, Skrull, I'm impressed. I'm surprised and impressed. I'm always dubious about posing Toy Biz on my shelf because I feel they look a bit out of place, but Skrull I can get away with because he's a Skrull. Thanos, I like, but I'm a little underwhelmed by, just because I was sort of, I thought, probably just because he's a little bit wobbly, and, you know, I like my figures to be a bit more firm, but still, like, once he's posed, he stands very easily. He's got the good articulation, the good sort of weight ratio, so that means that once I've got him in place, he's gonna cut the mustard. Man-Thing is the main event. He's what I wanted, and he lives up to the hype. Ex Nihilo, or however you pronounce it, this is a fun surprise. I wasn't expecting much from him, and I actually really like this guy. I gotta find out who he is. And Lady Thor is fine. I'll put her in with my, Island of Misfit Toys. And there we have it. Guys, thanks very much for watching my incredibly random unboxing. Maybe the most random one yet. So if you like what you see here, then join the 6-1 Clicks by clicking the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Oh, and the notification bell too. Gotta hit that notification bell. Plus, if you want to throw me some shekels, go to patreon.com/displaying model behavior. And until next time, keep displaying model behavior. Cheers.